Studio. Check.
Frequencies check.
We are live on air.
You are listening to the In Fact Blessing the Airwaves. Take the journey into the world of sports, news, entertainment, while embracing the hottest beats on the planet. Rocking the mind, body, and with energy, electricity, and a splash of controversy. Now, without further ado, it's our pleasure to bring to you
The biggest show in the world.
The biggest show in the world.
the biggest show in the world, the SBTV Nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dream is in the house. The biggest show in the world kicks off today. It is Thursday, and I'm here talking with my boy, the Mad Hatter. What's going on, Hat?
What's up, Dream? How you feeling today, kid?
I'm feeling pretty good. What's going on with you, player?
Are you like you got a little quiet over there, brother?
Why you say
I
that?
don't know. Your voice just kind of went down a little bit, but it's all good, man. Maybe you can get a little closer to the mic or something, but we could have that conversation real soon, guys.
As we're on the new system, the closer the mic is to my face, or my mouth, I should say, I get this crazy reverb back in my ear. And I know you guys can't hear it, but I can hear it, and it sounds bananas.
It sounds bananas, Dream. Well, you know
I
what?
get to hear myself twice, and you already know I'm loud.
Oh, no doubt, man. Well, you know what? Hey, listen. We got this weekend, we got coming up our fantasy football contest, winner take all. Dream, we're going to do 15 people this time.
I know, I see only 3 have signed up as of so far, so Twitter's just popping like usual.
Oh, no, we'll get it going now. We will have it going,
I'm
you know.
joking, I'm being facetious.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you are. Well, you know what? The contest that was a reoccurring contest only had 10, so I got to expand it. So I'm going to reach out to them and see. But, guys, hit us up on all the social media outlets and let us know if you want to get down. Winner take all. So basically, everybody throws in $10 and the winner takes the whole pot. That's how it goes. And good morning to my man, Rick Lopez. Thank you for sending me an outstanding photo on this Thursday morning. I appreciate that. Dream, what have you been doing? You been getting involved in the bowls?
I have not, actually. Well, you know what? I did get involved with, let's see. We got involved with Memphis in the Western Kentucky game. I had Memphis with a bunch of points, but fell short. 3 points, fell short.
Oh.
And Memphis was in that game right in the red zone and had the ability to score, and for some reason fell short.
Oh, okay. I did not
All right.
realize that. So, you know what? I watched a little bit of the game. It seemed like it was going to be a high-scoring affair.
Yeah, it was a high-scoring affair as they scored over 80 points in that particular matchup. But, you know, and I looked at the over and under. It was at 79. I'm saying to myself, you know what? You probably should get involved with that. I did not. I got involved with Memphis. Had 2 other stellar hoop games and a hockey game. And, of course, Memphis bit me plus 17 points.
Oh. 51-31 final score of that game.
Plus 17 points, man. The bowl games have, kicked off. Luckily enough, it was for very, very light wagering. Nothing heavy at all. You guys, listen, my bowl stuff, historically, has not been stellar. Last year, I was having the best bowl season of my life up until the Oregon TCU debacle.
Oh, exactly. Well, that's a sore subject, brother. I remember that game all too well. Well, what was it, a 31-point comeback?
Dude, please do not remind me.
Something along those lines, Dream. Well,
And last night we had Wyoming going. Wyoming was the underdog playing BYU. BYU starting quarterback did not play. You know, the guy that started most of the season did not play. Wyoming played. You know, Josh Allen at the end of the game finally got it going, but it was just too late. I mean, I don't know if BYU's defense got tired or they started celebrating too early, but at the end of the game, it finally got competitive. But it was just too late, you know.
Yeah,
BYU, you know, ended up skating out of the game. They ended up winning the game 24-21. But, you know, had there been a little bit more time left, or had Wyoming decided to score a little bit more earlier in this game, it might have been a very good game. The game it was really boring at a point. I don't know if you guys watched. I don't know if you watched it.
no, I didn't.
Okay, game it was really kind of boring. It looked like BYU was, in total control. You know, it looked like they were just going to go bananas and at some point probably blow the thing wide open. You know, it started off. It was 10-0 at the half. You know, Wyoming looked, to me, they just didn't look that well. BYU didn't look all that awesome either, but I just had to feel that eventually BYU would really overtake this game. Never really came to fruition. BYU scored another touchdown in the third, but Wyoming scored. And then at the end and in the fourth quarter, Wyoming actually seemed like, to me, they had more of the momentum in the fourth, but they just couldn't get it going until too late in the game.
Yeah, too little, too late. That's how it goes. So anyway, there was 21 points scored in the fourth quarter of that game. Wyoming actually outscored them 14-7, but like you said, Dream, just not enough.
No
so
doubt.
That's the way it goes, and we've got a couple of games today that we'll be talking about. There's actually 3 on the ticket. There's the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl, Dream.
Today or tomorrow, Hat?
This is, I'm sorry, tomorrow. My bad. I'm getting ahead of myself, man. It feels like Friday already.
Welcome to the show, Player. It's good to have you on. Maybe you want to take a look at the notes as I have on the fourth line. No games today, but they will reconvene tomorrow. Okay. So, Dream, let's shoot over real quick since there's no more. Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on, because I do want to talk about a sore subject as far as I'm concerned.
Sore subject.
What do you feel about these kids not playing in the bowl games? As we know that Leonard Fournette from LSU has decided that he's not going to play in his bowl game, and now Christian McCaffrey also. There's one more guy that joined that list. I forgot. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I'm sorry for that. But one more. Shockwood. Shock Linwood. Something like that. I'm sorry,
from
guys.
Baylor.
Say that again?
From Baylor?
From Baylor, right. He's not playing in his bowl game either. I would like to hear your thoughts on that.
Why aren't they playing? Why aren't they playing?
Why aren't they playing?
Yeah.
Because they're getting ready to go to NFL.
Yeah, but that's not right.
Okay, so you're right. You haven't heard what's going on, Platt?
No, I haven't.
All right, for those that who don't know, a couple of these standout collegiate athletes have decided that they are not going to play in their bowl games because they, for whatever reason, I'm hearing a lot of different explanations from their agents are telling them not to play, from they're worried about getting injured prior to their eligibility to go to the NFL. They want to be prepared for the NFL, blah, 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 blah.
That's not right. That is an absolute travesty, man. You probably have a collegiate scholarship. You owe it to the program and your teammates to be there.
I got to stop right there. I do not care about the collegiate scholarship.
Why?
Because they will pull your scholarship. College football will pull your scholarship at the drop of a dime. And the schools make $1 billion off of these kids. I have no loyalty as far as the college is concerned.
Okay, whatever.
Okay?
But still.
All right, go ahead.
You're still getting, you still got to pay your dues, Dream. Come on. So anyway, but you have a bunch of college seniors that have no, what's the word? There's no way of them making the NFL. And this is their last game, and they want to go out and win the game. And when their superstar players and their superstar teammates are not going to be in the game, I think that's an absolute disgrace. Personally.
Well, I think it's a disgrace too, but a lot of professionals and a lot of the rhetoric on ESPN, which I've listened to in the last few days, has been positive about these kids not playing. You could go in the bowl game, get hurt, blow your knee out, your career's ended, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. However, this is my opinion, because if I'm a GM of a pro football team or even an owner, I look at this kid who now is not playing his last bowl game, and that's telling me that it's not 100% indicative of him as a teammate, but there is a percentage of there that I'm saying this kid is already starting to show me he's about himself.
Right. Prior
to even coming to the NFL. This means I'm going to have lockout problems with him, not showing up to training camp when his contract's not happy. Whenever this guy's not happy, but whatever's going on, he's going to be a pain in the ass.
Right.
That, to me, is the biggest issue I have with these kids deciding not to stay in their bowl game because they're putting the focus on themselves as opposed to on their team.
Right on, Dream. Okay. I agree with you 100%. I totally disagree with that. I just can't even get over that. So let me ask you something. So if you're in the college football playoff, you got 2 games now.
Right.
Possibly. What are you going to do, sit those out too?
Well, listen, there's, like I said, there's been a lot of rhetoric. So far, nobody from the big games or the playoffs have decided to do this. But you have had some standouts, like I said, Leonard Fournette and also Christian McCaffrey from Stanford, who decided that they're not going to play in their games, which are regular bowl games. I don't think it's a good look, but what's surprising me is there's so many people on ESPN that are actually supportive of this. I find that I find that mind-boggling that they're supporting this, but they're saying that it's a great career move, it's a good career decision. You're taking some of the wear and tear off your body. That's one less game, one less possibility for an injury. Your shelf life is too. There's been a lot of explanations as to why people are defending these kids, which I'm completely against.
Garbage. Complete garbage, Dream. I'm totally on the opposite side of whatever analysts are saying that because it's one game. You played 10 games this year, or however many you played.
But what if you blow your knee out and then done for the rest of your career?
That can happen any game, Dream. That could happen in your first. That could happen in your first. That could happen in practice.
Yes, but now you're ready. Technically speaking, for these guys, the seniors, right, their last game, technically speaking, their very next game or their very next playing of football would be as in training camp as an NFL pro, which they've already signed a contract for big money.
They already signed the contract.
If you play this game, no, listen to me. This game right here, right? Think about it for a second. For the seniors, for Christian McCaffrey, his next tentative gameplay of football would be practicing for whatever NFL team he signed his contract with. Right now, he's got no contract and he's playing his last game. If he gets hurt here, it would significantly. If he gets hurt and injured for like a career-ending injury, he would get no money other than whatever insurance policies they have out on him.
I don't know. I totally disagree with it. Okay. I really do. It's a football game, Dream. You've been playing football all your life.
Okay.
What's one more game?
No, I'm with you. I slightly understand that argument.
Okay.
I slightly do understand that argument because technically speaking, their next time they would play football, if they don't play this game, would be for the team that they got signed with, and they'd have their contract in place and at least got their signing bonus and at least made a little bit of their money. So technically speaking, I do slightly get that part. However, I'm only 10% on that side. The other 90%, as far as I'm concerned, is player. You got to go out, play your last game, hustle, give it your all, have some fun with your boys, have a good time, and then go on an NFL. Because what I love was Danny Cannell made the comment of, so Dak Prescott now, who's not making big money, signed at league minimum to play quarterback, should not play the next few games till the playoffs because he's worried about risking injury.
Right.
And it can't say, right, I get it.
It's garbage. Absolute, complete garbage. Dream, listen, you know what? Your signing bonus, how much could it be? No, seriously. For a, you're always taking a chance on a rookie, period. You're always doing it, whether it's their off the field behavior or just the fact that they just can't materialize in the NFL. What are the monster signing bonuses?
Some of these guys
$100,000.
Look at dumb Joey Bosa. Bosa got paid already. The quarterback position in the NFL, coming into the NFL from college, you don't get paid until you show that you can be a substantial quarterback. Even though, we could go back to a couple of quarterbacks that make RG3 and Andrew Luck made Luke coming out of college.
Yeah, how much though?
Their contracts were dope coming out of college, so we can't say it about everybody. And a few of the running backs and a few of your other specialty positions have made some money. This is a great topic, Why don't you do when you get a shot, do one of your Twitter surveys? Because I don't know how to do those.
Oh, yeah, they're really easy.
do a Twitter survey and ask. Let's get a feel from the nation and from the public how they feel about the kids playing or not playing in their last college bowl game, and see where that goes. That being said, talking about the kids, we're going to keep it in kids, except we're going to move it over to the hardwood, and we're going to first talk about Louisville last night in a great game, beating Kentucky 73-70. Louisville standout Quentin Snyder absolutely took over this game on the offensive end. Defensively, Louisville showed a lot of fortitude, is at least containing Kentucky, shut down Kentucky's offense. Good game. I don't know if you got a chance to check it out, but really good game. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm still trying to get down with college basketball. It's been hard with all the football going on, because I've been just, loving football right now.
No doubt, football's been a strong standpoint, and but the hoops picking up. I've been getting a look, and now that being said, I got to tell you, Duke has some issues.
Oh my God, what? That kid's a disgrace. That's another disgrace. That's another disgrace. Oh my God.
That's your boy, Gray.
You know what it is, Dream? You know what it is? I get up every single day and I break my ass. And you know what? I mean, I have nothing handed to me whatsoever. And then I watch stuff like this. And this kid, I mean, he's completely wrecking any shot he has at going pro whatsoever. Not that he was going to. But the kid's a jerk. What an idiot. Yes.
Were you ever 19?
Yeah, but I wasn't kicking people in the nuts and throwing temper tantrums, Stream.
Because you wasn't playing for Duke.
It doesn't matter. I still wouldn't have did that.
You did stupid stuff at 19. I know I did.
I was 18 when I was playing football.
Whatever. I know,
and I was a year younger, and I didn't do stupid stuff.
I know you did stupid stuff. You might have not did it on the playing field or on the court. Everybody did stupid stuff at that age. So I'm gonna give him a little bit of a pass for stupid stuff. Okay, just a little bit because he's young. But the flip side to that is, dude, playing for Duke, Coach K, the tradition. Most of the players, most of the players, because I know people are going to be like, "Oh, James, stop!" But most of the players are some of your standout athletes, especially collegiate athletes, have turned out to be, pros as far as their off the court, prowess. Some of the more outstanding pro athletes. I mean, you just don't hear about Duke guys getting in a whole lot of trouble while they're at Duke or after Duke as well. So. This is a really disgrace to the team. It's a disgrace to Coach K, who I know is irate with what's going on with this kid. I don't know what his problem is.
He just got suspended indefinitely, Dream.
Well,
he's done.
Cool.
He's done. Exactly. So you know what? What an idiot this kid is. I mean, you see him throwing. I mean, he was going nuts on the sideline or on the. That's absolutely crazy. But you know what, Dream? They're probably better off without the kid. To be honest with you. That is just.
I don't know about that. I mean, he's a spunky player. I mean, they're better off without that type of antics. But see, now this is what I love, because now nobody likes him for what he's doing. But this is not so dissimilar to some of the other antics we see as some other professional athletes, out there on the court or field who act kind of stupid too. I agree with you. But. The flip side of that, for everybody that loves Odell Beckham's intensity. Now, I'm not saying Odell Beckham does stuff like this. I'm not saying that. But I've heard the argument of, well, we love his intensity, so let him do that. So you don't love this kid's intensity? I mean, you don't get no more intense than that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I just.
What I like is, and I got to be honest with you, being black, I just love that a white boy is kind of acting stupid. I do love, and even though I'm a Duke fan, we do know Duke is kind of like, what do I want to say? Duke is kind of like that epitome of that kind of situation. If anybody's seen the Fab Five 30 for 30, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's a little bit, you look at it and you kind of, you just have a little teeny grin when you see a little bit of salt thrown at Duke, and we'll keep it moving. I don't want to be racist this morning.
Playing the race card, brother.
I don't want to play the race card, but every now and then we like when white folks tend to act black.
I hear you, man. I hear you. All right, Dream. So you know what? Hey, and since we've been on Monday, the Electoral College has voted President-elect Donald Trump to be the president of the United States of America for at least 4 years.
Okay.
And you know what?
Thanks
You know what's fun? Just so you know, what's even more funny is that Hillary Clinton, every single time there's another step, she loses votes.
Yeah, that's fine, Hat. I'm glad you're keeping track of Hillary losing votes. I love that Trump is on Twitter more than I am.
Yeah, right. He Twitter fights more than you do, too.
He kills me. I'm like, dude, you're the president of the United States. First of all, why are you on Twitter talking to people in their pajamas in their basement?
Well, his feeling is that, it's free and he can get his message out to millions and millions of people in one click of a button, which I think is kind of cool.
You're not busy? Well, you got time for Twitter? Like, there's nothing like for you to be doing. First of all, how about getting you and your team out of the Trump Towers? That's costing America like $32 million for every day you stay in there. You've heard that little statistic, right?
30. What are you talking about?
They don't want to move to the White House. It's something like I guess his wife or whatever doesn't want to move to the White House. They want to stay in the Trump Towers.
Okay.
And it's costing the country like so many millions of dollars, like every day they stay there.
Millions? How millions of dollars? How's that possible?
Because the security that has to be there, the whole Secret Service thing, the staff that has to go there.
Millions of dollars?
All that stuff is costing the country. Go look. I know all you want to look up is Trump won, Electrical College, and him tweeting.
Electrical College.
Electrical College. You don't want to look up any of the pertinent real stats of what your boy is doing to the country, but I will keep you abreast of those situations.
I know the Dow Jones Industrial has been on a record high, Dream, ever since he got elected. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, but you still can't. I know everybody wants to blame that on Trump, but I'm sorry. This economy that we're in right now, that is, by the way, absolutely incredible since 8 years ago, based on all the shopping that I've been exposed to, that's all over. And jobs, there's like a help wanted sign everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Okay? That's Obama. You say what you want about Obama. This economy, compared to when Obama took over to right now, is 1,000 times better. And you guys, that's no big deal now. Well, why not? It would have been like if Trump makes the economy 1,000 times better from when he's taken over from Obama, it will be a big deal. Yet nobody really wants to talk about how much of a big deal it is right now. And I don't want to hear no rhetoric about, those jobs aren't good jobs. Like, dude, a job is a job where I come from. If people are out of work and need a job, it's there for them to go get. So don't give me no, it's not a good job, or those jobs, whatever. Economies hasn't been better since 8 years ago when he took over.
I agree that it's better.
Okay,
I definitely agree. I mean, there's less foreclosures. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, I mean, I do agree that it's better. So, anyway, Dream, moving on from politics.
Yes.
Why don't we have a conversation about Thursday Night Football? Because we got a little game
Before we
tonight.
go into that, I got one more little tidbit for you. We can get right into that in 1 second. George Karl, tell him why you're mad.
What happened?
George Karl come out with a book called Furious George.
Okay.
In it, he roasts Carmelo Anthony, J.R. Smith, and Kenyon Martin. He said J.R. Smith's sense of entitlement, along with his ridiculous shot selection and just being a regular pain in the ass, awful to coach. Carmelo Anthony, another conundrum. He said one of the best offensive talents that he's ever coached, but dude always wants the spotlight, hate sharing it with other people. He goes on and on. Apparently, in this book, lambasting a couple of professional athletes in hoop that he's had the ability to work with, and I love it.
Okay. I have not even seen that yet, Dream. So you know what?
What you been doing in your spare time? Christmas shopping?
I attempted the Christmas shop last night. It didn't work out so well. I bought one gift, and then I went with my kid. We went over to, there's like a Red Lobster right near where we were, and we sat there literally for about an hour picking at king crab legs, man, for an hour. And you know what? It was like 10 o'clock at the end of that, and we just said, forget it. Let's do this another time and make it work. So, Dream, what I did right now, just so you know, is I created the SBTV Nation Fantasy Football Contest. And it's going to be inclusive of Saturday and Sunday's games. And what I did was I invited
another one?
Yeah, well this is one. I'm going to cancel the 10 one because the other one had 10. This one has 15. So this is the contest right here. Okay? So
good looking because I joined the other one.
Yeah, but you'll get your money back. It's no big deal.
Good looking.
Good looking.
Thanks for wasting my time.
Well, you should just look at it when we said we're going to do 15 people and it says 10 entrants, Kate. Come on.
I thought maybe we would do a couple to see if we could get everybody into that first one first.
Well, I haven't canceled it yet. If you want to do the other one, then do the other one too.
No. Go ahead for what you did. That's cool. I'll figure it out. I'm just kind of being slick with you. Shane, I see you there. Shane says we're going down on draft. Did we find out who the number one guy was last week?
It was, I believe, hold on. I'm looking it up right now. It was JP769, and I still have no idea who the hell that is. But they won. And congratulations to you. And if you reach out to us, we'll put you on the show and say hi to you. That's how it's going to go.
It would be nice for those of you that are not on DraftKings and you decide to go on, use your Twitter handle.
Yeah, right.
You know that because that'll help out. So then we won't have to try to figure out, who you are. I mean, for those of you that are on, obviously you're going to use whatever you have. But if you're not on Twitter, if you're not on DraftKings and you go and join up, use your Twitter handle. Also, do us a favor. If you're not on DraftKings and you join up, use the recommendation link or whatever you have to do. And even if you go in and if you screwed that up, you can message the DraftKings host and they'll fix it up so that you get the credit. You get the credit and the people who refers you get the credit. Hat and I did it because I wasn't on and I joined and Hat didn't get the credit. But I went in, I talked to the messenger, and then they fixed it. So we both got credit.
Yeah, you got $20.
It's not just Hat getting the credit, but you'll get some credit too. It's $20.
Yeah, right.
$20 and you get $20. So, do the referral thing, please.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, Dream, unless you got anything else on your brain, there's a little matchup in the NFC East tonight.
There is a matchup in the NFC East.
And I think we need to have a conversation about it.
Do we need to have a conversation?
All right, let's
One more thing, though.
Yes, one more thing.
The Bulls stink.
One more thing. What do you got?
The Bulls stink.
The Bulls stink.
The Bulls got some issues, Blair. I know you haven't been paying attention. I ain't putting you on the spot, but you want to talk about this Bulls team at the beginning of the season.
Season's
and I
early.
want to talk about them right now.
Season's early, Dream.
Season's early, but they're off to an awful ass start. They're terrible. The Wiz beat them last night in their crib.
Really?
107-97. The Wiz took them down by 10 in their crib, and I'm talking about Wall had 23, but it seemed like he had a million because every time I turned around, he was doing something spectacular. And the Bulls, they look tired already. And like you said, it's the beginning of the season. It's like, dude, you're out of gas already. What you going to do moving forward?
I know, man. That sucks, Dream. Oh, man. I still think the team's going to be pretty good. I really do. I think they have a lot of talent. So it's definitely something to look at, Dream, moving forward. So, guys, what I did, too, is on the fantasy football contest, I invited everybody. So everybody that took place in the last one, everybody that contributed to the last one, you're going to get involved right now, and winner take all for bragging rights of the SBTV Nation next week. Do you have anything else, Dream?
Well, I guess I gotta just let you get to this game.
I'm just curious, you know.
Like it's all that.
Well, it is Thursday Night Football.
Let me get to the marquee Thursday Night Football matchup where the dusty-ass Philadelphia Eagles are looking to play the incredible New York Giants, which I don't think this game should be all that competitive, but knowing the Giants, it's going to be all that competitive.
I agree with you, brother. Listen, you know what? This is an interdivision matchup. You have a home team underdog on primetime. You have a team that is pretty damn good at home as the Philadelphia Eagles.
So a hat by just saying there's a home team underdog on flying time is letting you know that he's not going to play tonight's game.
Well, want to bet? I might have to take the Philadelphia Eagles tonight, Dream. Why do I have a feeling that Elijah Manning is going to make mistakes tonight and possibly cost the Giants the game? Giants are due to, you know the Giants are due to lose. You know that, Dream. Come on. You know this team. We've been watching them for decades now. Just seems like this is a rough spot. All right, talk to me. Why do you like the New York Football Giants?
All right, well, first of all, we talked about the Philadelphia Eagles, and we talked about them coming out the gate looking absolutely stellar. And then I guess after week 4, it just was like downhill for them. First of all, they got decimated with injuries. They've lost their last 5 games: Seattle, Green Bay, Cincinnati, Redskins, and Baltimore. I know the Baltimore game was a little bit tight, and they went for 2 in that game, but bad loss as far as I'm concerned for them. They've been decimated with injuries, Hat.
Okay. As
they've gotten some of their guys back, they still never had a plethora of talent, especially on the offensive end that you were really scared of. Jordan Matthews, probably the best thing that they have as far as the receiving core is concerned. I did like his game. I think he's an excellent receiver, but there's just not enough pieces to the puzzle around him to get him some open spots, because you just double up on him, you single up on everybody else, and you stuff the box. And I mean, that's pretty much it for them. Carson Wentz started out the season looking really positive. I still think he's definitely an NFL starter, just not the guy who we thought he was going to be at the beginning of the season, but still decent. You look at this Giant team, you're playing for home field advantage. You have the possibility you're still in the hunt for your division.
Still.
So, I mean, there's a lot on the line for the Giants this evening playing this game.
Yeah, but you don't think the Giants would have to win the next 2 games and Dallas would have to lose their next 2 games, Dream. I just don't know if that's going to happen. Considering
I don't know if it's going to happen either, but it sure could happen.
Dude, they got another primetime game for the Dallas Cowboys this week. That's 5 in a row, Dream.
So what?
Monday Night Football. Dallas is hosting the Detroit Lions.
And that's a good game. And you're telling me Dallas can't lose that game?
Yeah, I guess they could lose that game.
Yes. It's NFL.
They could lose. Yeah, well, they got that, and then they got to go to Philadelphia. So, yeah, I guess the Giants have a little glimmer of hope.
The Giants have a big glimmer of hope as far as I'm concerned. Listen, here's the story, guys. This is what's being said in the locker room right now. Look, let's just go out there and win. Keep the momentum we got going. Keep winning. The Giants, by no stretch of the imagination, just for momentum's sake, can't afford to go out there lackadaisical and not have any urgency and be like, oh, whatever, we're playing the Eagles. This is not that type of team that can do that. The Patriots could do that. Probably the Cowboys could do that. But the Giants can't do that.
Yeah.
Because you get that black cloud set in on the Giants and things can go very bad from there. So what's being said is, hey, look, we got some momentum right now. Eli's last game was probably, even though they didn't blow it up, but still one of his better games as far as a turnover standpoint is concerned. Okay, he didn't turn the ball over a whole heck of a lot in that particular game, and we need Eli to shut down all of his mistakes moving forward, because we can't have him turn the ball over like that in the playoffs. That's what we want. We want to see them execute tonight against the Philadelphia Eagles. We want to see them go on the road and get a positive win and keep that momentum train going as we bring it right on into the playoffs. And hey, who knows? Maybe Santa gives us a gift. Detroit Lions beat the Dallas Cowboys. And then we look at next week, we try to win next week's game, and who knows? We end up winning the division.
Well, you know what?
Absolutely possible.
The Giants right now, if they win tonight, they're in the playoffs. They would have 11 wins on the year. That would put them in the playoff stream.
No doubt.
So, you know what? It's a tough place to play. Interdivision matchup on the road is very difficult. And when you look at Philadelphia, Dream, in the last 5 games where they played the Giants, they're 4-1. 5-2 straight up in the last 7 when playing in Philadelphia. Just saying. Scary game. I would not. You know what? As a matter of fact, Giants defense has been playing so damn well. An underplay might be the move tonight. Because you look at it.
Underplay looks great. I am all over the New York Giants in a money line situation, because this game reminds me so much of the Dallas Cowboy Minnesota Viking game.
Okay.
And I will not be caught with my hands in a cookie jar like I was caught that evening.
Where the Giants win by 2?
something crazy, somebody miss an extra point, and something happens with this score and messes it up. So I am taking the money line. I am on the Giants. I also like the 2-team teaser, which is probably the smartest play. 2-team teaser is probably the smartest play. Get the Giants +3, or definitely take it to 3.5, and then get the under up to 49 or 50.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I like the under in this game. It's 41.5, and I think that might materialize. Because you know what? The Giant offense, I mean, they have not dazzled me in the last few games, Drew, at all. And I think Philadelphia at home can play some defense. The unders come out 5 of the last 6 games in Philadelphia. And obviously, they don't dazzle you offensively either. So I'm looking at an underplay. I like it. Maybe even a first half under. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes as the night materializes, as I see injuries, weather, that whole thing as we get closer to kickoff. And one more thing, Dream, the fantasy football contest. I've already got a couple of people that have joined, including Dr. Dan and Rick Lopez. So, guys, please join that and get ready. We're going to fill it up. We have to fill it up before Saturday. Let's rock and roll and get on there. And it's $10 to enter. Winner take all, Dream.
What is the you got it for Saturday and Sunday, or just
Saturday and Sunday? There's 12 NFL football games.
Right.
All right.
Hey guys, be abreast that most of the games have been moved to Saturday, which to me, I think that's incredible. I absolutely love it because Christmas Eve. Not that you don't have nothing to do on Christmas Eve, but Christmas Eve, people come over. You probably have people over. You have family over. Or you go visiting even, but. Now there's something on, like when you get into that conversation about Trump and Hillary and somebody's talking stupid about Trump being incredible, you can go right to the football game and watch that and just be like, hey, I don't really want to talk about this.
Dream.
I want to watch some football.
I
think it's great having it on.
Can I correct you? It's
You
President-elect Donald Trump. Get it right. Come on. But continue.
I think it's great having football on Saturday. I really like it being on Christmas Eve. It gives you, because Christmas Eve, I know all my stuff's done. Okay,
Yeah.
Christmas shopping is done. Okay, the kids got banana, too much stuff. And anybody who didn't get a gift from me isn't getting one. I don't even care about that anyway this year, because it's been a rough year for me. But the kids are done. We're gonna have people over. I'm gonna light a fire. I'm gonna have some drinks around. Put out some fruit. Maybe make a couple of homemade pizzas. And have some football on. And that's it. Come by, I got beer, I got whatever to have a drink, but football will be on. It'll be great. It'll be nice and festive. We'll have maybe some Christmas music playing in the background. Just a good time.
Yeah,
so I love football being on both days. I absolutely love it. Then we got NBA going on Sunday. So, Christmas to me is about my kids. It's not even about me, because what do I get? A bottle of Brute, from the kids.
Bottle of Brute. Wow. Old Spice?
Not Brute. I mean, they give me something, but it's something like I really don't want. I mean, I don't care. I love it that my kids gave it to me, but now, while the kids are playing and doing their thing with their toys and fighting and arguing, and I'm mad because you got him that and you didn't get me that, and like whatever, I can have football on and have some fun with my day.
Yes, sir. All right, Dream. Yes.
What's our schedule for the holidays?
What do you want to do? I mean, we're definitely going to go tomorrow.
Okay.
It's up to you if you want to. I think we should have a show on Saturday, but it's up to you.
Okay, let's get with Dizzle and find out what's he doing. We can do a Saturday morning show. I have no problem with that. Obviously, guys, Sunday, no way.
Yeah, no way. Of course not. Of course not.
Sunday, no way. We will have a show on. I think we're going to have a show on Saturday. I'm pretty sure we'll let you guys know as far as Saturday's concerned tomorrow. Yeah, everybody get in there, join the DraftKings thing. That was a lot of fun for me.
Oh, yeah.
My first time playing fantasy, daily fantasy. It was my first daily fantasy football game ever.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling it.
Guys that I work with, which is.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right, guys. We are the biggest show in the world. We are ready to rock and get ready for this Christmas weekend. And Dream, what do you got to do to close out of here?
Hey, listen, we're getting out a little bit early. Sorry, gang. We've got mad stuff to do. Hat's doing a whole lot of work. I got some other stuff I got going on as well. After the New Year's, we'll get this thing back to where it's supposed to be at as far as the length of time on the show. But, we're fitting this in with a lot of other stuff, including Christmas. So just have bear with your boys. We've given you, for the most part, what we needed to as far as excitement. I did go over the NFL schedule today. I went over to college football schedule, which there were no games tonight. I went over to NBA. I didn't like any NBA tonight. There are some good games to watch. I didn't think there was any great wagering spots. As far as college basketball, I didn't look at college basketball because I just am not there yet. I did look at the hockey and look at the ice. Did want to mention San Jose Sharks have been playing off the charts. Keep them in mind moving forward. But I didn't see any hockey that I was all that impressed with tonight. The only thing I like tonight is I do like the Giants. I have them on the money line situation. I do think that a teaser, Giants in the under, works. I don't think Philly's going to be that much of a problem for the Giants. Giants should be able to win this game, but they'll probably know the Giants only win by a field goal. Want to send a big shout out to Terrence Mack, Joseph Del Rosario, OJFB, Shane Whitehead, Thierry Bouchard, Bang the Book, Jeff Ryan, Rick Lopez, Cash Action Bets, and so many more. Gang, I'm the Dream. Always remember who you with. Make the most of each and every day, as you cannot get this time back.
Yeah, baby. Yes, sir. Guys, we are the biggest show in the world. We'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and get ready to rock for this big sports weekend, big holiday weekend for everybody. Be safe out there. Go easy. Do whatever it is you got to do whatever it is you want to do in life and get that money. Let's go.